Hey scholars, one of the more complicated math issues is going to be determining relationships for related party transactions. And what happens if I own some shares and my son owns some shares? How do you combine those? What happens if my son is married to somebody, et cetera, et cetera? So we want to show you the most convoluted, complicated set of facts so that if you can master that, any question on the CPA exam, you'll certainly get right. So let's take a look at this fact pattern. With regard to family relations, Internal Revenue Code Section 267 defines related parties as brothers and sisters, whether they're whole or half, husband and wife, and ancestors, which means your father, son, grandfather. In-laws and step relationships are not considered as related to you. Remember we said your in-laws may someday become your outlaws. Note, the aunts and uncles are also not considered related to a taxpayer. We have babies will be considered related to his or her parents. That's a linear descendant. Grandmothers, an ancestor. And we're going to learn that Mike, in this case, is a whole sibling and Tim is a half sibling. Angie and Brooke are aunts and will not be considered related because they are not ancestors or linear descendants. Peter will be the baby's cousin and not regarded as a related party. So, taking a look at this particular screenshot, Mr. and Mrs. Newt Becker are expecting a baby who will be named Newt Jr. The family has come together to celebrate. Mr. Newt Becker is a tax accountant and is always doing tax planning. He wants to identify which members of the family will be considered related to Newt Jr. in accordance with the related party rules in this case. So we're going to take a look and make some assessments right here. And if you'll note, we're going to have Mr. and Mrs. Newt Becker, obviously yes. They are the ones that are the parents, so they are ancestors. Then we'll take a look. Angie. Angie is, in this case, is Mrs. Becker's sister. Sorry, not a linear descendant. We then can take a look at Brenda. Brenda is Mrs. Becker's mother. That's a grandmother, an ancestor, and that will qualify. How about the dog? All right, I think that was a confidence-building question. Obviously, the dog is not going to be considered. We then look at Mike, which is Mr. and Mrs. Becker's first child. That's a brother or sister. That would qualify. We then look at Peter, Mr. Becker's nephew. Sorry, that's not going to count, not a linear descendant. How about Brooke, Mrs. Becker's half-sister? Nope, once again, that's a aunt, and that doesn't count. And finally, there I am. Oh, don't I look studious right there with my glasses on? We're Mr. Becker's child by a previous marriage. That would qualify because whether it's a whole or a half brother or sister, it's good.